Hello, everybody. Welcome to the Vaal Thursday Classic. 9 races on the card. The bipod starts race number 2. And the Betway market have got the source Winds of Grace for Michael and Adam Azzi is the favourite. 14 to 10 tops the boards early on Wednesday morning. Joey Somer's got that horse 3 Green Light Racer. Craig Zacky's riding that for the yard. And that's second favourite at the moment at 2 to 1. And appears to be the two that are likely to fight it out, I'd imagine, Daryl. I mean,
Morning, Clyde.
would you agree with that?
This is my track, eh?
This
Vaal
is your
Classic.
Vaal is your track.
Turf and scene inside.
Yes.
No excuses.
Tell us.
Yeah, it's a maiden handicap, Clyde, so it makes things a little bit more tricky. But I'm not looking past the top 2 in the markets. I think one of them should run in the top 2 at worst. Now, number 2, Winds of Grace. Obviously, she's a 4-year-old mare. She, last time out, was unfortunate.
4-year-old mare, she's not a 4-year-old mare.
4-year-old filly,
Yep.
Sorry. She was unfortunate because she didn't get the cleanness of brakes, and I think the pens itself hit Raymond Danielson's iron, and he lost his irons in the early stages. So because of that, it resulted her in getting further back than ideal. She turned into the straight stone last. The win on that occasion got first run. She went start to finish. And this filly, if you watch that replay, was staying on throughout the running of that race. So it was a very commendable effort on her behalf. However, she does have to give some weight away to a male counterpart of here. And that's number 3, Green Light Racer. Now, Clyde. He, on the other hand, was very disappointing last time, but he had the worst draw to contend with it, and they decided to give him a chance on that occasion. Take note, Clyde. Mr. Soma has put a set of blinkers on him. This is to hopefully inject some interest in the early stages. He's got a neat draw to contend with. If this horse gets into the race early and settles in running, I expect him to win, Clyde. I've got a preference for number 3, Green Light Race over here, over the 2 Winds of Grace. It is a maiden handicap, and if you're looking for one of the bottom weights over here to focus on trifectas and quartets with, have a look at number 8, Ember King, and number 10, King Bluetooth. They both picked up a penalty in their last starts. However, they still come into this race slightly under sufferance, but with 52 to shoulder, they could boost that quartet and trifecta.
But you agree,
payout.
nothing else can win, right? I mean, it's 2 or 3.
I nearly, I'm hesitant with first-time blinkers, Clyde. I want to see them go down to the start. I want to see a lot of things. Yeah, Zorro puts, don't worry about that. But a distinct preference for number 3, Green Light Racer.
Well, Gabby Sober's confident. So is Jonathan Bloomberg about the 3 Green Light Racer. They're hoping this wins. Let's take a look at how they're going to run. This is the start of the bipod. Okay, place accumulators are classified stakes, and they're going 1,000 metres up the straight in this particular event. So the Betway market for the running of the third race is as follows. So we've got an odds on in here. Number 2, Deal Maker, 4 Tiny Peter and Chad Little. They're currently priced up at 7.5 to 10. 3 Faithful Naos, the stable companion, 4 to 1. 5 Lonely as a Cloud is 6 to 1. 10 to 1 and better about the others. So on both occasions, they thought Dealmaker would win. I mean, they've liked it first time out and second time out. And I guess she's ready now to put it together, correct?
Yeah, and Tony and Paul have broken the ice for the owner, Clyde.
Yes.
Mr. Ackerman. Yeah, I mean, this filly is lightning quick. Very unfortunate last time out. She just got collared late by Time for Charity. On paper, it looks like she's going to get it right, Clyde. Fits it with a set of blinkers. I mean, she is... what's that for? I mean, was she looking around? I don't know. Is it just to
Well, it's not for
assist her?
speed, because she's got all the speed in the
she's
world.
got
So
all the
maybe
speed
it
in
is
the world.
because she starts hanging a bit the last... Yeah.
Let's see how
I
she
could imagine.
goes. I mean, blinkers first time out, the right race for her. I think so many will be disappointed if she doesn't get it right. There is a form update over here, Clyde. Mecca's Bomb ran 4th behind the now scratched Western Wishes over the weekend, beaten a length and 3/4. Clyde, number 1 is my roughie in the pack of here. I don't think he can win, but And many people are going to say he's held on paper. And if you look at his stats at the Vaal or the Vaal Classic, they don't read very well. But I do want to add, Clyde, he's much better at the Vaal. His better form is at the Vaal. And Kundla Gold, I expect him to run into the money. They are going to go very quick up front.
Yeah.
Kachedi's just going to be watching it all unfold. And please believe you me, he's going to run much better than what his current odds suggest. Trifectas and quartets in Kundla Gold to boost that dividend. Dealmaker, let's hope she gets it right in her third start in the country.
Okay, Dealmaker, that's the one they're shouting home. Place accumulators in terms of this particular event. Note that there obviously is a scratching in this particular event, the third. So take out number 4, the Navy Lark. So that'll double up in PAs. And that recommended play for 432 Rand. First leg 1, 2 and 4. Race number 4, the Betway market have got them as follows. Top of the boards is Hemisphere, number 9 on the card, is priced up at 7-2. 7-2 the field, really. 1 Sylvan Warrior, 7-2. 2 Fully Loaded, 5-1. 7-1 the 6 Red Penny. 8-1 the 8 Palace Revolt. And then it's 10-1 and better about the others. Thought it was a bit of a tricky race.
It is tricky.
Yep.
Very tricky.
You got 1 or 2 shrutis, maybe?
But Clyde, I've tipped a 3,500 Rand pick 6.
No, is it that hard, is it?
You know, I need to... I'm going to start tipping anything under $4,000 now, Clyde. I usually used to steer clear, but people can take a percentage. I mean, you can take 1% for 35 Rand.
Sure.
That's
true.
So,
what is your cost? 432? What?
3, 4, 5, 6.
3, 4, 5,
so
for 200 Rand, you get 5% or thereabouts. One.
Can you do it for us?
Yeah.
Okay. Hemisphere, Clyde. You're a form lines man, aren't you?
Yes.
So what happened in his last start, Clyde?
Tell me.
It's been boosted. There have been 2 runners and 2 winners. And those 2 winners finished several lengths behind him, Clyde. Far behind him, right? Lonely as a Cloud, 5 lengths behind him. Sea Wolf, 9 lengths behind him.
And there are only 2 that have run. Eh?
Yes. And
that's always important in a form line because, you know, you can get 2 winners from 10, but
yes.
The others all run. At the moment, only 2 have run and 2 have won.
And that's his only start with blinkers, Clyde. That's his second start with blinkers. Yes, it is over 1,200, but he's got the draw to assist him. He's drawn 1 around the bend. So if people are willing to take a gamble, I think Hemisphere is the right one they could fall on over here. Barring that, number 1, Sylvan Warrior. He's only contested 1 handicap, if I'm not mistaken. Yes, Clyde. And he won. So he's unbeaten in handicaps. But take note, have a look at what mark he won off on that occasion. An 87. You know what he is now, Clyde? He's a 101, which means he's 7 kilograms higher rated for a couple of weeks back in a handicap. I think that penalty last time out is going to take its toll. It was a cracking run on his behalf. I actually think he ran out of his skin to finish so close in that grade 2. Yeah, let's see how it goes. I'm not saying he's chanceless, but I'm saying off a 101, I'm wary. So my backup in this race, Clyde, is number 5, Longsword. Have a look at this horse's runs on a firm track. He's had 2 starts in the yielding going. Both have been slightly disappointing. Barring that, he's never ever disgraced. And Craig Zaki has opted to ride him over my third choice, which is Red Penny. So due to the cost of my perna, I'm only going my top 2 selections here, Clyde. Numbers 5 and 9. But please believe you me, the race doesn't stop there.
Yeah, okay. Interesting race, and Daryl's got it queued down to that. There are a couple of legs, as you'll notice. He's gone boat races in the pick 6, but tricky, not easy. Cost 3, 4, 5, 6. On to race number 5 now. This is a handicap at the 84. They're going over 1,600 meters. Daryl Marie and myself are doing the show on Wednesday morning, and favourite in this particular event is from a very much informed stable of Fani Bronkhorst. That's number 3, Open Highway, who's at 22-10. 1, Hong Kong is 3-1. Number 8, Guerrilla Warfare, is trading at 9-2. 7-1, the 5, King of Numbers. And number 6, Eiffel Tower, is trading at 8-1. 10-1, the 2, Salute the Flag. And then 12-1 and better about the balance. Stable's firing at the moment, Fani. I mean, in great form, aren't they?
If you want to back
One
this
to beat?
horse, if you want to back this horse, wait till race time. His odds at the moment are far too skinny, Clyde. Yes, his form line's being franked with press on regardless, winning from there, but he's going over a mile again. He's yet to win over the mile. He's got a 9 draw. He's going to have to get a little bit of luck in running, and he likes to be given a chance in the early stages. So yes, he can win. At that price, not for me. Salute the Flag. I think he's got his tongue over the bit last time out, and he was pulling terribly. He could bounce back to better form. King of Numbers, Clyde. This was really, last time out, he showed me that his 2 previous runs, although he didn't disgrace himself, he's back to his old self. And the way he fought in the latter stages was eye-catching, because he, funny enough, gave the winner cover around the bend. He was exposed, and I thought he was going to fade away, but he was gutsy in the finish. And the tongue tie goes on for the first time. Drawn 1 this time round. I think you're really going to get a run for your money if you go with number 5 over here. Eiffel Tower. Yeah, last time out, on that occasion, Skittles cars and the runner got clear of the balance of the field. There were several horses that never got into contention, yet he was staying on throughout the running of that race. So I think a little bit closer to the pace could see him contest the finish. Ombudsman, Clyde, I've really expected more from him, but he's been freshened up now. And take note, he's back over a mile, which occasionally or quite often we've seen him over race in a mile, but without the compression hood. So I'm keen to see how he goes over the mile without the compression hood, because I really believe this horse is capable of his current rating. He's down to a 77. Clyde, tricky race. Because of the price of Open Highway, I'm playing to beat him. Several in here with chances. In my jackpot, I went the entire field, but I'll give you my top 3 choices. Numbers 5, 6, and 7 in no particular order.
Okay. 7 currently, Ombudsman's 12 to 1, but Daryl going field in the jackpot. And then the 2-horse race in the next leg, hopefully, by 1, 2, 3, 4, 6, 8. And then 2 horses at the back, 3 and 6, for 216 Rand. Welcome back. Now we move on to race number 6. It's a handicap at the 100 level, and it's 1,600 metres. This horse Obsidian's won 3 of his last 4 starts, and well, Betway is saying they'll lay 18 to 10 about him at the moment. Number 7, Jury's Out, is 9 to 2. 3, Master Christmas, is 5 to 1. Number 9, Mount Darwin, is trading at 6 to 1. And 8 to 1, number 1, Soldier's Eye. They are betting double figures about the balance in this particular event. 3:15 is the off time. Let's talk about Obsidian a little bit. I mean, you can't be disappointed with him. He's impressed every time he's run. He's won well. 3 of his last 4 starts. That when he did get beat some 3 runs ago, when he ran a length and a half to Sail the Sky, there was nothing wrong with that performance at all.
Yeah, Clyde, from day one, Mr. Van Vuren said this horse is talented. And he's now proved that the penny has dropped. And he's got the hang of things, and he's strengthened up, and he's just progressing beautifully. Last time out, caught 3 wide going into the first bend. He got into a good position, traveled beautifully going through the 400, and everyone thought he was going to run away with victory. But the runner-up showed a lot of guts and was coming back at him. But that was over 1,400, Clyde. He's back over a mile. And this horse will go further in time to come. But the mile's more suitable for him now. And he only got £4 for that latest victory. Yes, he just won by a neck, but I think it was slightly lenient. Clyde, we'll know if Guerrilla Warfare has franked that form or King of Numbers. But irrespective, I think this horse will go very close, because he's an improving sort. Have a look who's drawn on his inside, Clyde. Horses that don't necessarily contest for the lead. Soldier's Eye and Mount Darwin. So if this horse breaks well, he's really going to get into a prominent position and take all the beating. I like the danger. Well, I like Mount Darwin, yeah. I think he is the danger. Now, last time out, he was returning from a rest. Stable was very, very quiet, and it was over 1,800. I love the fact that he's going to strip fitter, comes back to a mile, and he's drawn 1, Clyde. He's unbeaten on this track. And if he can just slot in behind Obsidian, I think he's got the ability to give him a run for his money.
You're not worried about the mile, eh? You say
No, I'm
better.
not worried about the mile.
Okay.
So I like
He's
9
the danger.
Baldwin. I'm really going to keep an eye out on Master Christmas, who's having his debut for his new yard. And this horse loves the classic track. If you want to go wider, possibly include him. But the way I read the race being run, I think he's going to be given a chance. And Obsidian's going to get the run of the race. And giving him a couple of kilograms, it's going to be very hard for him to run him down. So I think the others are going to get first run on him. So yes, in order, I'm going 6, 9, 3.
Just quickly on Soldier's Eye, she comes out of a group race, but I mean, she got a lot of weight. She got the 60 on her back. We'll see the bit maybe better of her later, hey?
Yeah, I mean,
At another stage.
she's the class actor in the race because she's carrying top weight, Clyde.
But she doesn't make your trifecta.
Yeah, maybe next time it's a more suitable race, in my opinion.
Okay, that's the second jackpot, everyone. 192 Rand. Welcome back. We're going on to race number 7 now, and it's a fillies and mares handicap. This is at the 99, and it's over 1,600 meters. Horses rated 99 and thereabouts. Now, the favourite with Betway number 4, Kiss Houghton, is priced up at 13 to 10. 2 Last Car to Pass, 33 to 10. 8 Accept Cookies is trading at 7 to 1. 6 Avo on Toast, 8 to 1. Number 3, 2 Step Queen is 10 to 1. And number 1, Miss Hannigan, 10 to 1. So the right horse in the race from a market perspective, Kiss Houghton. We've watched her run her last few starts. She put up a bold showing her last effort. But I'm sure if you want to back her personally, I think you get a bigger price race time. You agree with that?
You're not happy with the stride, or what aren't you happy with?
Yeah, she runs in snatches. But no, I think she's got a big chance. She's
I was
definitely
distraught.
a runner, but I wouldn't be taking 13 to 10.
I was distraught she got beat last time out.
I know, you
we
weren't
took
happy
the
about
3
it.
to 1, Clyde. I thought she should have got the job done. From where she was positioned, turning for home, she was third on the rail. Very, very disappointed.
Not a lack of trying, I can tell you that.
Yeah,
She's
but-
just, unfortunately,
But she got
one
the
of
run
those
of the race in on that occasion, Clyde. Whereas Last Car to Pass came from further behind. So who's going to be taking this price about Kiss Houghton? Yes, she can win, but too skinny in the market. 2 Step Queen's got it all to do. I mean, she's held at the weights now.
yeah, no, leave that.
But she could get to the front once again. The filly I'm looking at, or the mare I'm looking at as the value in the race, has to be number 1, Miss Hannigan.
I thought you were going to say Avo on Toast. I thought you were when you said me, I thought Avo on Toast. But okay, Miss Hannigan, yes.
Clyde, I loved her win in her penultimate start when she was returning from a layoff. Then last time out, in my mind, she ran flat. Second run off the rest, horrible draw. She did get into a good position, but I just think she ran flat on that occasion. SK, 7 rides, 4 wins in a second. He really gets a great tune out of her. She's drawn 1. She's having a peak run. I know she's carrying top weight, Clyde, but what's not to like about her? She's earned a rating. It's not like she's been bumped up 20 pounds for one particular win. I mean, she's earned a rating of a time. So yes, she will be a factor here. Avo on Toast, all depends on how much ground this mare loses. She spoils her chances at the gate. Gets left on a fast run surface. Will we see her flash up late like that other one, Clyde? What's it? Give me a choice. Can I see her winning? Absolutely. She's got enough toe to win over a mile. We saw that in the past. I think it was with Striker. Up the Vaal Straight. Clyde, and then Accept Cookies. I didn't think she saw at the 1800 last time out. On paper, she's held, but back in her mile,
Big runner.
52 and a half to shoulder.
Massive runner.
Massive runner. If you want to back Kiss Houghton, wait until race time. You'll get way better odds. I'll make this very competitive.
Accept Cookies only had the 1 start this course and distance, and she won. She's a massive runner. She only got the 52 and a half on her back. Daryl likes her. I'm glad he likes Avo on Toast too. And this is the recommended pick 3. It's a challenging race. There are a few in here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 6, and 8. So there are a number that can certainly fight it out. Next leg, 3 and 6. Last race, 2, 7, 8. Welcome back. We're on to the penultimate race of the afternoon. The Vaal Classic 8th race. We're doing this Wednesday morning, and this runs on Thursday at 4:30. And the early morning market has got number 3, Kissing Machine, is the favourite at 2-1. Second choice, number 6, Future Date, 5-2. And then you can get 6-1. Is that 6-1? 6-1 and better. Yeah, about the balance. Tell me more about Kissing Machine, Daryl. What do you like about her?
This filly started her career off with a bang. Second to Sukhumvit, second to Francis Ethel.
Yep.
Bolted up when winning a maiden. She's very, very lightly raced for a 5-year-old. So I think she did have her problems along the way. And Mr. Mowing took it slow with her because he knew he had an above average filly on his hands. The blinkers, I don't think got the best out of her. You can see her worst runs with the blinkers. So she subsequently changed stables and they brought her back with the blinkers and she was well beaten.
Took them off.
Second run off the rest, took the blinkers off and she ran a lovely third.
Now, I think you liked her last time, didn't you? I think you made reference to her. Kissing Machine without the blinkers. You made reference to the fact that
I had my life on Kisoten at 3-1.
Okay, so you gave her a chance.
So now we'll know if that form line's been franked with Kisoten, two-step queen, last car to pass, running in the previous race, and accept cookies. So yes, she actually drops in division over here. She takes on easier, and I think she's certainly going to fight it out. She's having a peak run, blinkers stay off. What's not to like about her? She should go very close. The only danger I'll make is future dates. Well, I shouldn't actually say that, Clyde, because there are one or two others in here with a chance. Lady Sabrina got a horrible run last time out, wide throughout, and then a horse like Lapis Lazuli has really come down in the ratings and has got a neat draw. So trifectas and quartets, those are my other two selections. But future date, Clyde, last time out beyond Skittle Skies, in an earlier preview, we mentioned the fact that Skittle Skies and Impact Investor got away from the balance of the field, turning for home. And this was future dates. If you watch the race in the straights, she got slightly interfered with unsolved drill, not once, but on 2 occasions. And if she was closer to the pace on that occasion, in my mind, she runs a clear third in open company. Now she's back on a track that she loves. She's unbeaten over this course and distance. We know that this stable is firing. And Muzi Yeni from a neat draw will really get into a great position if she breaks well and she doesn't play up pre-race. So no upsets of here for me, Clyde. I'm gaining the double.
Horses, eh?
Yeah, 3 and 6. I actually believe they're going to dominate over here, Clyde.
But your preference is Kissing Machine over Future Date?
I'm actually going with Future Date. I think she's
okay.
going to get first run.
All right, well, she's only had the one start, Future Date, in terms of this course and distance, and she won it convincingly on that occasion. 3 and 6 in the last double by 2.78 at the back. Last race, handicap 66. They're going the 1450 meters. Be a nice quartet to catch if you can. Well, Betway have got them as follows. Favourite number 6, Can't Catch Me, and that's at 33-10. 2 Sail the Sky is trading 9-2. 9-2 number 4, Lebeccio. Number 3 on the card, Zoom Bomber, is in there at 11-2. 11-2 number 5, Sheets and Goggles. And number 1, Sunshine Day, Brett Weber. He runs a few, but they win. And that's trading at 10-1. 12-1, Corrie Lensley's horse, Stroke of Mercy. They had a winner recently, and it's 14-1 and better about the balance. So I'd imagine one of the trickiest on the card, the last race. Nice quartet to put together if you can for us, Mr. Marie.
What prices are number 7 and 8 here, Clyde?
7 and 8.
Yeah.
Well, they weren't quoted. So 12, Stroke of Mercy, and Sahara Dawn 12s.
Clyde, I just need to tell the viewers, you know that the comments for unraced runners and rested runners are no longer in the computer form. Okay. And some people want to know where to find it. If you log on to Gold Circle under Media Center and Publications, you'll see a race card. And the reason why I'm bringing this up is he has a horse, Zoom Bomber, who's been off the track for quite some time. And Mr. Spies has commented and he said he's hoping for a good run. Yeah, Clyde, I like the ruffies over here. Those are the 2 numbers I put in my PA.
Okay.
Numbers at 7 and 8. Now,
What a
We know-
quartet. Sure, double
We-
floating those.
Yes, yes. Corey Lensley is absolutely firing, Clyde. You need to watch his last starts. It was his second run after rest. Yes, he's had 3 runs very close to each other, and that is a concern. And he's a 6-year-old entire. So there are concerns, but he's having his 3rd run after rest. He's drawn 1. And his last start, Clyde, going through the 200, he was 2nd.
Is that so?
Yeah. So he just tired very late. Nice, Ruffy. I'm going to be having a nibble. But the one I'm leaning towards is number 8, Sahara Dawn, the 5-year-old mare. Have a look at her rating, Clyde. She's down to a 53. And more importantly, she tried the compression herd for the first time in her last start. And she was staying on throughout. There, I saw some signs of life. Neat draw, no weight, right field. I think she can fight it out. Not
Okay,
a nice
she
race.
enjoys the 1450. I mean, she had a go on the classic in the course before. So, okay, so those are 2 nice outsiders you picked up. Well done.
Well,
Let's see how they go, hey?
the result will tell if it's well done or not, Clyde.
But it is a race worth perhaps considering in terms of, well, Daryl's gone 278 from a swinger box perspective, but maybe the quartet you can triple float 278 with the field. It's that kind of race and it'll pay money. Thanks for watching Betway's Waited to Win, everybody. Look forward to catching up with all of you. Big weekend, Springboks Australia. Drickus is fighting on Sunday morning, and there's great racing on the weekend as well. Thanks for watching.